How Penguinz0 destroyed the most evil TikTokers. Yo, Penguinz0, if you're seeing this video, I'm very sorry, okay? I did not know how to pronounce your name. Okay? I know you're the goat of YouTube, but like, don't react to my video in a bad way, okay? But like, give me a good review, okay? Penguinz0 or Penguinz? You see, I'm sorry, okay? Do I pronounce the Z? I should pronounce the 0, because it makes sense, but the Z. Penguinz0 or Penguin?
From destroying a TikToker for a terrible response to SA allegations,
she released the worst apology video I think I've ever seen,
to exposing another one for pistol whipping a fan.
He was recently arrested for pistol whipping some guy during an incident of road rage.
It's surprising to see how these creators thrived on TikTok until Penguinz0 used his platform to show who they really are. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be investigating the role Charlie's scathing commentary played in the utter destruction of some of the worst creators on TikTok. We'll explore how his critical analysis has not only shed light on these creators' flaws, but also contributed to their downfalls. Starting with Sienna May, who rose to fame on TikTok through her body positivity content, amassing 12.6 million followers and over 1 billion likes. But she got on Penguinz0's bad side when she released the most bizarre and out-of-touch apology video known to man. But before we discuss her apology, it's important to remember that the allegations against Sienna were very serious. She was accused of essaying Jack Wright, who was the co-star of The Hype House, a collaborative content creation house that made it easier for different influencers to make videos together.
Sienna May was accused of assaulting another TikTok star named Jack Wright. There were videos that came out that showed Sienna doing questionable things to Jack Wright's body while he was unconscious, and there's just a lot of evidence that led to these allegations against her.
TikTok user Time posted proof of Sienna taking advantage of Jack while he was unconscious.
This video is from November 30th, 2020. As you can clearly see, that is Sienna and that is Jack passed out on the couch, unconscious. This is me in the white hat. I was taking care of Jack while he was unconscious on the couch. Sienna then hops on top of him, and I didn't think nothing of it. I started hearing kissing noises and I peeked over my shoulder, and it was exactly that. I was so thrown off guard that I had to flee the situation.
And eventually, on January 21st, 2022, Jack uploaded a video detailing what Sienna did to him.
They said they pulled her off of me. Twin, a friend, and another friend got in an argument with Sienna saying, "You can't do that. Jack doesn't like you like that."
He also recounted the first time Sienna crossed boundaries with him.
It was just after filming. We went into the room. I was just chilling on my phone on the bed, and she got naked, like completely naked, and straddled me when I was literally just chilling on the bed. But I didn't know what to do in like the situation because it was just like random and weird. Quickly told her, "Sienna, get off. We're just friends. Stop."
Towards the end of the 17-minute...
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know women can be predators too. And I'm not gonna lie, there's men out there who's gonna be like, oh, you're lucky she's sitting on you. Bro, you need genuinely help, bro. You need to go to a therapist, bro. This is not okay, bro. Okay? When a woman does it, it's not fine, bro. Okay? That is sexual assault. I don't know if I should say that on YouTube, but I do not care, bro.
In that video, Jack mentions that he wasn't the only person who had been made to feel uncomfortable by Sienna. Jack then showed screenshots of conversations he had with other guys, all of whom claimed they were put in similar situations by Sienna.
Since everything was brought to social media, multiple guys came out to me and said that Sienna did similar things to them. And basically, I'll show the text right now.
To protect her reputation, Sienna published a Medium article in response to Jack, where she denied the allegations, explaining that she was simply expressing affection freely. She apologized for breaking Jack's boundaries and stated, quote, "The last thing I would ever want to do is breach someone's boundaries, and for that, I've become explicitly aware of the way I interact with others, and will do better. Jack, if you're reading this, I apologize if there were times I made you feel uncomfortable." But despite apologizing, Sienna still maintained that what she did was not SA. However, when merely denying the numerous claims made against her didn't work,
what you did is not an SA, bruh.
she resorted to posting her apology video, a video that was memed to hell and back, and for good reason. Charlie quickly pointed out that the video was far from an apology.
You'll soon notice this isn't really an apology video, it's just like a ballet recital. She doesn't really say sorry for anything at all, and she makes herself the victim in the situation. Like, I had to take a whole month off social media. I just needed to clear my head from all the negativity, which I didn't deserve.
And that Sienna uses it as an opportunity to paint herself as the victim. He explained that Sienna avoided directly addressing any of the allegations against her, and instead talked about inspiring people as a creator.
I feel proud of the person that I am. Even if I can only inspire one person, I will have done what I was put on this earth to do.
Charlie also commented on just how strange her response was.
It doesn't address anything. This is like if the feds came up to me and they're like, hey Charlie, we caught you on camera burning down this Toys R Us. And my response is, I just love to create. I love to inspire and show unedited photos of myself. Hit him with the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse dance.
Charlie also highlights her strange choice of song for the video. The song lyrics stating "I did nothing wrong" made everyone question whether Sienna was even a bit remorseful claims against her.
Before I start, I stand with what I said in the last video. I did not sexually assault Jack Wright. We must always listen to victims. Yes, Jack was a victim of sexual assault, but not by me. And I am a victim of continual attempts to cancel me and slander my name with false claims. It will not work. I'm here to clear things up and provide all sides of the story because I have been labeled as a sexual assaulter.
But despite these desperate attempts to save her reputation, Sienna lost 800,000 followers in January 2022, exactly around the time when Charlie posted his video about her, and her rate of gaining new followers has been—
Bro, if Moist Critical, if Penguinz0 say something about you, bro, and that thing is bad, that's bad for you, bro. I'm sorry. Like, his fans are like the Taylor Swift fans, you know? Hey, Taylor Swift fans, okay, I'm not attacking nobody, okay? We don't, tolerate bad behavior in this community.
been stagnant ever since. Sienna also removed herself from Netflix's reality TV series Hype House because she did not want to, quote, relive the online bullying in light of the crazy Team Jack and Team Sienna sentiment online. And while Sienna was able to regain some of her audience back, the same can't be said about the next TikToker on our list. Bentelect is a huge TikToker with over 11 million followers, but his fame is questionable since most of his content is just bland reactions to memes and tweets. However, lazy content was about to be the least of his problems. In a video titled Huge Loser, uploaded on the 20th of August 2023, Charlie broke down how Ben made the creator, Jordan Max, deeply uncomfortable when he insisted on filming an OF video with her.
So this horny little goblin asks her before going on the podcast, do you want to make a video for OnlyFans? To which she says, when? He says, today. And then she's saying, no, you need to be tested within the last 14 days and have an OnlyFans creator account. But then he says, I mean a video for your page. Oh, what a benevolent saint. He was actually just thinking about her the whole time. He thought this would be a good opportunity for her to make some OnlyFans content with the great Big Bentelect.
Jordan published screenshots of Ben's creepy advances in a tweet she made on the 29th of July 2023. And when Jordan denied giving him what he wanted, he decided to remove her from the podcast episode entirely.
He continues by saying, I was just thinking you're helping me with doing a video for my YouTube, so maybe I could help you with your OnlyFans. And she replies, I'm good, thanks. So then he goes, no worries. And then, hey, I'm gonna do the pickle video with someone else, thanks though. To which she asks why. To be honest, I thought it would just be fun to film and see where things go, but I got it. So he gets real sad and pitiful, like, no, I get it. I just thought it'd be fun. But clearly it won't be fun. I'm gonna do it with someone else then. How about that?
After Jordan's tweet went viral, Ben did what he's best known for. He sent Jordan a message threatening to sue her if she didn't take down the post. But this was obviously an empty threat. The tweet didn't go anywhere, and the evidence against Ben kept piling up. As it turned out, Ben had been asking for the same thing from another woman as well. After repeatedly asking her if she wanted to make content with him and being met with no reply, he texted,
do you want to come over tomorrow night? Actually, are you down to come over tonight? Or are you just a flake? Doesn't even give her time to respond, just immediately gets combative. And then he waits only like an hour and 40 after that, and then he's like, you know what, okay, Jesus Christ. Yeah, sorry, babe, but you're just too much of a flake. Bye.
Ben also goes on to shame her for being an OF creator, something that Charlie points out as hypocrisy on.
It seems like you're trying desperately to get into OnlyFans but keep getting rejected and can't handle it. So how can you have the gall to try and shame them for it when you are desperately trying to do it yourself?
Ben's disgusting conduct with women becomes even clearer in the screenshots Charlie discusses next. In them, Ben seems to be parting ways with a woman, only to slander her via text.
He says, for your future self, if you're going to turn around on a guy and say, hey, I'm not down for friends with benefits shit, just say that before you go through all the bullshit. Boring as fuck. Not my problem that you turned around and quit drinking because you're an alcoholic and now pass out at 8 p.m. fucking peace out bitch.
He then ends the conversation by saying, "I stand by every single word that I said." This did not age well, as it led to Ben making a now deleted Twitter apology.
I've recently been accused of some heinous actions and would like the opportunity to share my disgust at these accusations. I'm a firm believer in the rights and equality of all humans, including women. If that's not the biggest red flag immediately, I don't know what else is. I stand by the rights for all humans, and that does include women.
He then followed it up with another apology video.
Hey guys, there's a lot being said about me on the internet right now, and I just wanted to clear the air. The first thing I want to say is I'm sorry to anyone that I've made feel uncomfortable. I want to say to any girl who I've been rude to, whether through text or in person, that I'm sorry. I understand that me being sorry does not excuse that kind of behavior. I will continue to work on myself and do better. Thanks, guys.
Which Charlie describes as the first AI ChatGPT written apology.
The first AI ChatGPT written apology. This just ticked every basic box. There's really nothing of value here at all.
After numerous YouTube chat Penguinz0 started exposing his creepy behavior, Ben was forced to make his Twitter account private. His merch site got deleted, and Ben's follow account has taken a huge hit since August 2023, the time Charlie uploaded his video about him. Ben got trashed by the online community for what he did, losing his reputation, relies on trends can't relate to. Feda Sinon, better known as Pinky Doll, is a TikToker who got popular because of her live streams, amassing about 1.7 million followers. Her success is surprising, because the streams she got popular for require zero creativity, and Charlie exposes just how lazy and
She's the one who does the NPC, just NPC. I heard she made like 5k doing that day or 10k, bro. That's crazy. Alright, let's go.
brain dead her content got. In his video titled "TikTok Streams Are Weird," he talks about Fedha used TikTok streams to maximize profit for minimal effort. He explains how her fame is a direct outcome of streams in which she pretended to be an NPC character.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, thank you, baby. This is so cute. Oh, oh, yes, yes, yes. Bye, babies. See you after. Hoo, hoo, yellow. Yes, yes, yes. Take your in. Oh, thank you, Samantha. This is so cool. Take your cat in. Take your meals. Take your ready. Gang, gang.
And because TikTok users
I don't care if this makes me 20k a month. Sign me out, bro. Cause bro, I don't wanna look goofy for the rest of my life, okay? Alright.
are able to tip creators with emojis, she would perform short actions that related to the emojis for money. Charlie even seems impressed by the genius of Fedha, using her audience's short attention span to her advantage.
She's smart. She knows that on TikTok, kids leave if there's even a split second of dead air. Silence is the #1 enemy on TikTok.
He draws attention to how young viewers on TikTok are used by creators such as Fedha to spend their money.
Are you guys leaving right now? Since I'm always silent. I mean, the video is not silent, it's keep playing, but this is how I react, you know. I don't talk over the video. I pause and then I talk like this. So
in the form of tips.
On TikTok, it seems like people are constantly tipping. It seems like one of people's favorite pastimes on TikTok lives is giving away all of the money they have to their name. Like, these kids are like 12 years old and just give their whole allowance to TikTok creators in order for an actual split second of acknowledgement.
He also mentions how she averages 40,000 views with these live streams, with content he describes as
a combination, a perfect storm, a geostorm for everything that works on TikTok. Perpetual stimulation while, you know, being able to constantly spam the emotes and talking so there's never any silence, while also having that like XD random with the popcorn and hair iron, which is something that does very well on TikTok.
Charlie goes on to talk about the sad state of content consumption on TikTok.
Nothing but shame for seeing the state that entertainment for young people is in.
And the popularity of the NPC trend led him to make another video titled, "This Trend Has Gone Too Far."
She has blasted a new market wide open here with weirdos that want to watch NPC streams forever.
And that's the truth, as a New York Times article mentions, she made between $2,000 and $3,000 per stream. Across all her social media accounts, which includes Instagram and OF, she puts that number at $7,000 per day. But as Charlie predicted,
this trend will probably fizzle out and die like a sad little wet fart within about another week or two at most.
The trend fizzled out, but it left a lasting impact on Pinky Doll's career. Within 2 days after Charlie's first video about Fedha, the New York Times released an article titled "How Pinky Doll Mesmerized the Internet with Ice Cream So Good." However, when she tried to switch up her content from NPC streams to mukbangs, she faced a ton of backlash. Viewers claimed that she wasn't really eating the food, saying, "There's like 3,000 jump cuts, she's spitting it out." And while she still garners a lot of views on TikTok, her reputation and content quality are still viewed negatively. As one comment on a YouTube video noted, "She's living proof that social media is dehumanizing to society. Artificial intelligence isn't rapidly evolving past us, we're rapidly devolving past it." Pinky Doll's content demonstrates that viewers are willing to watch almost anything if it's stimulating enough. Monty J. Lopez is a TikTok creator who owes his stardom to the fame of his daughter, Addison Rae. In Addison's shadow, Monty was able to amass 5.5 million followers of his own. Unfortunately, Monty isn't the wholesome father viewers would hope he is, and Charlie made sure everyone knew who he really is. In a video titled "Worst Dad on TikTok,"
Yo, Charlie. Wait, is that his actual name, Charlie, right?
posted on the 17th of August 2022,
Yeah, mention me, bruh, okay? I'm a new content creator, okay? I support you, okay?
Charlie exposes how Monty Lopez
Is a fucking weirdo, and he has torn apart their family for the sake of his own clout chasing.
Can I get a
He also talks about
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but if I see my family members doing this, bro, and they're older than me, bro, I'm getting out, I'm sorry. Like, bro, what is that? Can I get a Like, bro, what? But what in 2025, bro? Or maybe this video was at that time, like when it was trending. Alright, let's go.
how strange it is for Monty to show up at influencer parties without Addison.
He just gets this tingle and shows up to every TikTok party imaginable. He doesn't go with Addison Rae or anything. He goes solo. There's nothing wrong with TikTok stars' parents being involved in their life or even in their videos, but it gets to a point where it's uncomfortable when the dad is just going to all these parties by himself without the actual star of the family there.
To make matters worse, many women have reported Monty's creepy behavior. He's been accused of some pretty disturbing stuff.
He used his pseudo-celebrity status of being the parent of a famous person to allegedly flirt with 19 and 20-year-olds.
Monty that is only famous because of his daughter.
In the studio with your girl, she's a fan, while you're stuck at home with your dick in your hand. Monty, what is she a fan of? You don't do anything. Legitimately, the only thing you've ever done is give birth to a TikTok superstar.
Charlie also calls out Monty for using cheap tactics to stop people from trolling him online.
He takes the absolute most revolting approaches to it by copyright claiming videos that use some of his clips.
But by this moment, the damage was done, and Monty had to deal with the fallout from being exposed. And as with most of Charlie's callouts, the impact was immediate and intense. The two videos about Monty quickly racked up over 10 million views combined, which sent a lot of negative attention his way. People were now more aware of his creepy behavior. Then things got worse when Ash, a 25-year-old woman, shared screenshots showing Monty making false promises about starting a family with her, all while still married to Sherry Easterling. Even though Monty still has a massive following, he can't shake off that creepy TikTok reputation. Now, he's blacklisted by other influencers, making it nearly impossible for him to collaborate and rebuild his image. It's clear that some TikTokers won't be stopping their horrible actions anytime soon. This makes it all the more important to have creators like Penguinz0, who regularly expose and discuss the vile influences on social media.
Yeah, bro, like me, you know, me and Penguinz0, you know, we are the GOAT, okay? Look up to him and look up to me, okay?
Media. His scathing commentaries make the internet a much safer place. As one comment on his video said best, "I'm a 42-year-old dad of 2 kids. I watch Charlie so I can be educated in what freak shows are out there, so I can help protect my kids online."
Alright, shout out to internet. Yo, Penguinz0, if you see this video, I'm on your side, okay? I know this sounds like I'm glazing. I know it seems like I'm glazing. But bro, please do not say nothing bad about me, okay? I'm just a citizen, okay? I have 0 fans, okay? I know nobody's watching this video, but okay? If I'm a content creator for the next 7 years and you see this, please do not if you're watching from YouTube, please subscribe, okay? I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Bye.